YouTube. So, oh my god, my phone's acting up. Because I don't know which way to hold it. But I'm going to hold it like this. And whatever way it records, I'm going to record it. Oh, jeez, that's really weird. Okay, maybe I should sit up. I'm going to talk today about my septum piercing that I just did myself. I'm going to admit I did it myself. I'm not professional. I can admit that. I'll admit I'm not professional. I do not recommend you piercing your own septum, and I know there's a bunch of videos out there on YouTube, do it yourself piercing, pierce your own septum, but that's not one of them because it's already pierced, and I wouldn't do that because I would not suggest going and pierce your own septum. Go professionally. I've got my tongue. The only real professional piercings I got are my 3 lobes, my tongue and my lip, and my ears, but those are the only things I got professionally done. Yeah. Just because I have, like, issues with people in my body. But, I do not recommend piercing your own body, just to let you know. I do it just because I have issues with piercers, because I have a bad piercing experience, so I kind of do my own piercings from now on, except for my tongue and my lip. But they were actually really cheap. I went to the same place, the same guy pierced it, it was only $25. Pretty cheap. It's Pins and Needles in Portland and Biddeford, Maine. So if you're ever in Maine and you're around southern Maine area, and you want a piercing or a tattoo, say go to Pins and Needles, because they're really good. So my piercing experience with my septum is I bought a kit online about a week ago, I think. I don't know, somewhere. And it was supposed to come in, and it came in early, actually. It came in, like, you know how on Amazon it gives you, like, a time limit. It's going to be here. It will be delivered from either this day to this day, so it could be delivered on any of those days in between. So, it was delivered, I think, on Thursday. Yeah, Thursday it got delivered, and I ended up opening the package, and I was excited. And my mom's boyfriend was upstairs, and I was like, maybe I'll go pierce something. And I was like, well, I want my ear done, but the kit does not have any earrings in it, so I'm gonna actually get that professionally done because I do not have it. I want to get industrial, so I want that done. I want my industrial and tragus on this side, and I want my belly button redone. And that's all for piercings that I want. And one tattoo, and that's about it so far right now. So where was I going with this? Oh yeah, my septum. So I bought the kit, I was excited, and went downstairs. I was like, well, I wanted to try, I have these piercings planned out, but, I'm iffy. I was like, I was iffy about having my septum pierced, but I was like, again, tattoos are permanent forever on your skin, but piercings, either if you don't like it, you can take it out and let it heal, like it's no big deal. So it's like, if I don't like it after a day or so, I'll just take it out, let it heal, no problem, no one's gonna realize I have it anyways. I flip it up and down more than I should, but that's only because of work, and, like, I don't want people to know, but I do like it out when I'm alone. But, so basically what happened was, I got my kit, I took out a needle, I washed my hands, Perel used twice, and washed my hands once with antibacterial soap, And I did that. And I cleaned the area with solution, some like ear care solution or something like that. And some piercing solution. And then I ended up rubbing it in my nose. And then took the needle. And I did not use clamps because clamps, I don't know. I just didn't want to use clamps. But again, I'm not professional and I probably should have. Feet. So, whatever. But it came out pretty straight, I think. But, so I pierced it, so I stuck the needle through. And the first time I did it, it was a little below my sweet spot. But good thing I re-pierced it. But it was a little below my sweet spot. And I ended up I screwed up because by the time I pushed the needle all the way through, I had the jewelry on the other end, and I went to go switch it from the needle to the jewelry, but the jewelry ended up falling out of the needle, so I was like, fuck. So I had to push and there was no way to get back out to the other end. So I had to push the needle all the way through my nose. And then I was like, okay, so I re-pierced it. And the second time, I realized today that I have a little dried blood dot below my nose. And that's not where my sweet spot is. This is where my sweet spot is. So I pierced it through my sweet spot the second time, thank God. And yeah. And I had the jewelry, and it ended up falling out again, but thank God, as soon as I brought the needle all the way out, I ended up, in the jewelry, just, I found the hole and the jewelry just went in. And that was it. And I screwed the ball on, and I had a nose ring. I had a septum ring, actually. No, septum, it's the same thing. So yeah, that was my experience with piercing my nose. My septum. Very interesting. Am I gonna keep it after a couple of days? It's been 3 days, and I have now decided to keep it. I do not like it really because of I like the piercing, I just don't like the fact I have a big horseshoe in my nose. I want to, in a couple, I think it was 4 to 6 weeks. 4 to 6 months it heals, but, I think in 6 weeks or so, I'm going to change it to a smaller horseshoe, because this is really big, and I feel ugly with it on, but, whatever, no one really knows yet, so. That's all I gotta say about my septum piercing. I hope it was educational about how to pierce your septum. I did pierce it, I think, pretty straight though, so I'm just gonna show you guys and then go. So I'll see you guys all later. This is what it looks like. But it's not fake because it hurts. This hurts right here still. But you can't really see it, but that really hurts. But it's through my septum. Oh, and I forgot to mention this. When I pierced it, the second time when I was halfway through, I sneezed 5 times in a row. Not even kidding. Literally 5 times I sneezed. Just in a row, and it was so bad. Just in the middle of piercing, that's the worst thing to do. It's normal with septum piercings, but just go, achoo, achoo, achoo. Oh my god, I was am I gonna stop sneezing so I can finish this? I was finally. So, I forgot to mention that. You're gonna sneeze if you're thinking about getting your septum done. Alright, that's all I gotta say. Bye.